A journalist Anne is making an article on two broke students in Paris, who make love to men in exchange of money, Charlotte and Alicia. One day when coming back home, Anne looked into the computer of her husband and saw a dirty video. She was in shock. Minutes later she lays down on her couch, such a big smile on her face. I wonder what is she thinking that makes her so happy. Anne then tries to open a bottle of wine while laughing so hard. Is she losing her mind? She pours herself a glass of that fine wine and starts cooking. We then jump into Anne's meeting with Alicia for the first time. They started cold, but now they seem to be having a great time, laughing and eating some great food. Aside from the dirty gig she is running, Anne asks her about school. Alicia says it's going pretty okay. Anne then wonders if Alicia will ever share this to her kids one day. Both women bursts out laughing as it's obvious she won't. We are then shown the other student. Anne is writing an article on Charlotte. She just finished making love to another of her clients. That client feels she is different today and wonders why. He puts his clothes back and before he leaves, of course, gives her the money. Right after that, Charlotte goes to make love to her boyfriend Thomas. But as you can imagine, she is not able to continue the making love session as she just did it, and asks Thomas to stop. They both go on the roof in silence and Thomas asks her if she is seeing someone. Thomas isn't aware of her dirty business, so she tries to brush it off. Anne on the other end is trying to reach Patrick, her husband, but no answer. She gets irritated while cooking. Minutes later Patrick calls back and she informs him that their son Florian is absent from school. He has no idea either and they believe maybe nothing happened to him, he just skipped classes to go hang out. On the other side of town, Charlotte just finished with one of her favorite clients, Charles. Charles is thoughtful, and as she looks over the Eiffel Tower, he takes pictures of her. This makes her uncomfortable. She snaps the phone from his hands and erases the pictures. She locks herself in the toilet with it and he goes berserk trying to open the door. Charles just wants his phone back. Terrified, she slides the phone under the door and he takes it. We go back to that one meeting between Anne and Alicia. Alicia is now dancing and she pushes Anne to do the same. It seems Anne is slowly letting herself go. She came to write an article on her but finds herself discovering a new her. Anne even starts singing with Alicia. They get close to each other. The next day, Anne is hangover at her home office, trying to focus. When she thinks about yesterday she has a smile on her face. She then hears her rebellious son home. She tries to speak to him, turning off the loud music. He is literally skipping school and tells his mom he doesn't care about school anymore. She lectures him and he tells his mom to fix her problems with his dad. She then realizes he smoked. Angry, she leaves the room and goes back to her cooking while listening some great opera music. On the other side, Charlotte is busy with yet another client. This one asks her to kiss her reflection in the mirror. But as the action progresses, things turn from great to extremely bad for Charlotte, who ends up crying. He makes her do extreme stuff like she never did before. I can't describe these in this video, but you get the point. Meanwhile, Anne, after all those interviews, started to wake up the dirty side in her. She starts thinking and imagining things, even finally having fun by herself. When she finishes, her younger son Stefan jumps into her arms as he comes back with Patrick. Patrick asks about Florian. What did he say? But Anne is visibly in her thoughts. Patrick realizes his wife is frustrated and tries to calm her down. He reminds her of the dinner with his boss tonight. Patrick doesn't want Anne to say anything that will make him look bad. Florian then passes by saying he is going out. Both parents are not okay with that. Patrick is tired of all this and wants to know what is he doing lately. Anne warns about his future, but he tells them he doesn't want to finish like them. He then leaves. On the other side of Paris, a chic-looking lady is choosing what shoes to wear, but then finds a dirty toy. That woman is Alicia's mother. She is shocked and goes to hug her daughter while she sleeps. The next day, Alicia gives her a kiss as she is leaving. The mom confronts her about it. She is so disappointed in her daughter, calling her dirty. Things become physical between these two, but Alicia slams the door and steps out. Meanwhile, Patrick wonders why Anne let Florian leave. She is so soft lately. He tells her to focus more, especially that his boss will be here in an hour with his wife. She gives him the dirty look, and decides to go talk to him seriously. She confronts him about the video she found. She tells him everyone watches dirty videos in this house including you. Patrick tells her that since she has been working on that article, she has been very weird. Patrick then gets mad she looked in his computer. She reminds him he wants her to focus. Both are getting into an argument and he finds that this study on those students made her crazy. He suggests she goes to see a psychiatrist. He then begs for her to calm down as his boss is about to arrive. He tries to touch her but she starts crying. Patrick doesn't know how to calm her down. We are then shown another meeting with Charlotte. Anne slowly starts understanding those poor girls. Charlotte then shares with her how tough it is for us lying to everyone around her, lying all the time. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye as she finished her article. It's a little bit emotional between these two ladies. They say goodbye to each other. Back to the present. Anne puts on a beautiful black dress, ready for the dinner with Patrick's boss. In the kitchen, Patrick gets excited seeing his wife like that. The dinner then starts. The boss and a coworker are enjoying the great cuisine Anne cooked. But Anne seems to be in her thoughts while everyone speaks. She starts smiling, and slowly the movie adds guests to the table. They are in her imagination. They are all the clients of Charlotte. A deep experience is going through inside Anne, as all those men devour Anne with their eyes. We then come back reality as Anne's face changes. She excuses herself out of the apartment. She slams the door. Patrick goes after her. The atmosphere is awkward, and Patrick apologizes for her behavior. Anne walks outside by herself. She is still her thoughts. She then comes back to the house early morning. Patrick is waiting for her wondering where she has been. She doesn't say a thing and starts kissing him. Patrick is so confused. She wants to make love but he pushes her away. Hours later, Stefan and Florians are awake, and they are having breakfast with Patrick and Anne at the table. Paris is so loud outside and the movie ends with this scene of the entire family. What a movie. Let me know your thoughts. Anne decided to make these articles on those girls, which she thought a certain way. But after spending time with them, not only she understood them, but she woke up her inner self, her dirty side, and is now craving for more adventure in bed. Comment below your thoughts. I'll see you tomorrow with another movie summary. I'm Peter and this was the movie Els. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out other movie summaries we have on our channel.